Aave is a mid-position cryptographic money presently valued at $128.09 that has a place with the class of mintable coins, with a market capitalization of $1,894,056,264. Over the past, in every practical sense, barely any years, digital forms of money, including Aave, laid out a very genuinely impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world, and are currently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, items, and unfamiliar monetary forms forks in a pretty, in every practical sense, huge way. A few institutional financial backers even explicitly especially consider crypto as an effective supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, or so they essentially thought. Retail financial backers and dealers by and large sort of are truly keen on digital currencies, for example, since this certainly explicitly is ostensibly the most open monetary market where various resources generally in a real sense have the decently in every way that really matters potential for 100x to 1000x. Additions in a moderately especially brief time frame in a genuinely huge manner, which basically is very critical. These profits especially are fundamentally entirely impossible in truly different business sectors, which essentially is the justification for why most genuinely moderate financial backers fundamentally explicitly are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Aave, while the groundbreaking ones explicitly especially commit a huge piece of their actually by and large cash flow to this quickly creating resource class in a sort of enormous manner, which generally is genuinely critical. At this truly specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Aave to the level at $128.09, where it as of now in every way that really matters sits, as currently referenced. Aave basically is a mid-position cryptographic money since it as of now possesses the 46th spot in worldwide digital money rankings, the especially metric that's still up in the air by duplicating the truly current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, reasonably fundamentally in opposition to prevalent thinking. On account of Aave, the market capitalization generally remains at $1,894,056,264. The significance of this boundary will by and large be especially fundamentally made sense of later, which is very huge. Our cost expectation calculation generally is planned in very such a manner that it constantly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to in every practical sense, give our endorsers the most reliable data on the truly present status of the market and future possibilities permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently truly survey the condition of their portfolio and conclude whether it explicitly certainly needs to essentially in a real sense be reconfigured, which for the most part is genuinely huge, really in opposition to mainstream thinking. Our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which fundamentally basically is for the most part genuinely crucial for the very right assessment of both current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its certainly kind of present and future course, which in every practical sense explicitly is genuinely huge in an unpretentious way. Beneath you will really find sort of key portions of this verifiable information with the goal that you also could essentially sort of have a comprehension of where the Aave market is going in an in every practical sense huge way. Yesterday on Walk 28, Aave truly was esteemed. By day 125 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings recall that cryptographic forms of money sort of truly are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., which is very critical in a significant way. The cost change rate-wise over the said period in a real sense, especially added up to 0.73% in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior on Walk 22, Aave sort of was exchanged at $123.58 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that explicitly near its kind of sort of present position, or so they in every practical sense thought. On February 29, which fundamentally sort of was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Aave at $104.87, the cost level that generally essentially is at the distance of 20-95% from where it right now stands, which by and large is genuinely critical. The cost of Aave and the readings of CVIX in every practical sense, in every way that really matters, are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations in every way that really matters in opposition to mainstream thinking. Market capitalization really is another significant extremely metric that for the most part generally helps dealers in a real sense in every practical sense decide the ubiquity of the digital currency being referred to as well as its future possibilities in an unpretentious manner, which by and large is very huge. It's likewise used to generally fundamentally evaluate the offer that Aave generally especially holds inside the reasonably genuinely whole cryptographic money market in an unpretentious manner. The recipe for the estimation of market capitalization is somewhat basic. The circling supply of the cash being referred to explicitly by and large is increased by its extremely current cost. As of the hour of composing, the market capitalization of Aave in every way that really matters, for the most part remains at $1,894 of 56,264, enough to name it the 46th, especially outright kind of the biggest coin on the digital money market, which, especially in a real sense, is very huge, which explicitly is very critical. Yesterday on Walk 28, the market capitalization of Aave for the most part remained at $1,846,151,592 in a significant manner. 7 days prior on Walk 22, the capitalization of Aave was $1,824,638,399, or so they basically explicitly thought in a really significant manner. A month prior, on February 29, how much vary all expectations and purposes capital streaming around this by and large in every practical sense specific market essentially for the most part added up to $1,546,173,215 in a fundamentally enormous manner. Most cryptographic money financial backers by and large stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a very certain digital currency and its capacity to sort of certainly endure disturbances which explicitly truly are the especially normal event on this exceptionally unstable market, extremely in spite of mainstream thinking. Huge cap, the genuinely sort of most extreme inventory of Aave explicitly in a real sense is 16,000 Aave. The sort of complete stockpile of Aave presently by and large stands at 16,000 coins, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking. The coursing supply of the digital currency under survey in every practical sense explicitly is 14,786,659 Aave, or so they in a real sense thought. This Aave cost forecast wouldn't certainly be finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the sort of measurement utilized by basically all cryptographic money dealers to in a real sense really affirm the strength of the pattern and the reasonability of a market move. For example, assuming that the breakout to the potential gain certainly by and large is happening on the rear of the sort of genuinely low exchanging volume, there generally is an actually especially high likelihood that this move in a real sense truly is impractical and would truly bring about a bullish snare in an unobtrusive manner, for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking. Consequently, it's critical to basically especially dissect the past and the extremely lovely current exchanging volume of Aave requests to really comprehend whether this market has a hidden strength in an unpretentious manner. Over the kind of beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Aave market actually certainly was enrolled at $92,406,915 in an especially significant manner in a significant way. Yesterday on Walk 28, Aave basically truly had an exchanging volume of $122,230,531 in a genuinely sort of enormous